What's up, guys? Back with me is here we have Death Note Season 1, Episode 2, Confrontation. Okay, so after the intro, the first scene starts off with 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 Light in school, and Ryuk's like there, and Ryuk's like, hey Light, and Light's like, hey, I came to talk to you. If people see me, they'll just think I'm talking to myself. So then. So yeah, so so then after we see Light home, and his sister, his sister comes and is like, hey, can you help me with this math problem? And he's like sure. And Ryuk's like, hey, you better be careful, don't let her touch the Death Note, because if she touches the Death Note, now if anyone touches the Death Note, they'll be able to see him. So and Light is like, you tell me now? Come on, Shinigami. And yeah. So at so yeah. So at this at this ICPO meeting, we see Light's father and and they're like in this big meeting about all the deaths, how murder's murder and all that stuff when when a guy named L comes in, and one of the guys who's voiced by Kai from, I'm watching the English version, so I'm going to say English version, the English dub character is voiced by Kai from Ninjago, and he's like, who's L? And he's like, oh yeah, this is your first meeting. L's like a very strong guy. No one knows his face. They don't know what's his deal. They just know that he gets every case done. And basically L is like, hey, if you give me all if you bring all your people here, bring all of the people from if you bring all the police department, I'll bring all the police departments in Japan. If you bring all the police officers in Japan, and he's like, Japan, why? And yeah, so yeah, so lights, creates like a very good, he's like, hey, I can't have the death. No, I can't. Since you told me that people can find the Death Note, I can't have people discovering where it is. And yeah, so then he goes home, and he creates like this drawer. He has this drawer where Death Note is, but he creates a fake drawer where a journal is. So if anyone discovers the journal, it will destroy. It will create a fire. If anyone discovers if anyone lifts it up, if anyone lifts up the journal, it will it will release electricity that will cause a fire, destroying the journal. So and Ryuk's like, wow, Light, that is a very good plan. You have like a very plan. You could even get yourself burned. And yeah, yeah. So then we see, so then, so then we get so then we get then we get back to the police department, and basically, then we get, actually, wait, we get to a scene, and, and there's this guy named Linda L. Taylor, and he's like, I am L, and he's like, I will bring you to justice, Kira, because that's what people are calling Light, because some people are with Light, and some people aren't, and the people that are with him are afraid to do it, so they create like this online thing. Like we even see like someone like text and yeah, saying to kill everyone, Kira and Kirha. That's how they call him. They call him Kirha, not Kira. Kirha, and yeah, yeah, yeah. They don't call him Kira. They call him Kirha. So even in the Japanese version, even in the English version, they still call him Kirha. So yeah, so he's so yeah, so back to so then we get this guy named Linda L. Taylor saying that he's L, and he's like, I'll bring you justice, Kira. You're evil, and like really, he's calling him evil. I am justice. I'm trying to bring. I will be the god of the new world, and anyone who doesn't like that will be taken out. And he puts Linda L. Taylor's name down on the death note, and basically, and Linda L. Taylor is killed. He's like, how would you like that, L? And then L actually appears on the screen saying, ha ha ha, that wasn't me. Ha ha, that was me. That was like a guy who like was supposed to be prosecuted. He was supposed to go to jail anyway. And and and, and yeah, and one of the guys at the police department is like, hey, he's really trying to take down Kira. And they're like, wow. And one of the people outside town is like, wow, Kira versus L. And he's like, yeah. And they both call themselves, and they both say they will hunt each other down because they will both hunt each other. They will both find out about each other and hunt each other down because they are both justice. And 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 then Ryuk's like, humans are pretty humans are pretty cool. And yeah, that basically wraps up this episode. Okay, so I really enjoyed the second episode of Death Note. It really had, like more like, people are now starting to like catch on to all the death things, like, all the death things, and Light actually killed a person who stood against him. Like he thought Linda L. Taylor, or as a criminal, and wanted to kill him because he wanted to take him down. And you actually saw how he was laughing. He was laughing maniacally, and yeah, you can already see the changing now. I mean, changing Light. Sorry, like you can already see changing him. Like he put down Linda L. Taylor's name, and then L was all like, haha, that wasn't really me. That wasn't really me. So yeah, Light's suspicious. I mean, L is like suspicious because it's like, who is L? Like you saw like a bit of his face, but who is he really? Like why does he do the things he does, and why does L do the thing? And like they want to take each other down. Like they just caused each other to want to take each other down. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next Death Note.